Derrick Rose started his career with the Chicago Bulls, where he showed his talents. In 2008, he joined the Bulls as the #1 pick and began his legendary career. Derrick was undoubtedly a superstar in his prime. His speed, breakthrough, and mid-range shooting ability made him one of the best players in NBA history. He also did incredible things when he was young. In 2012, he was very high-spirited and welcomed his first son, Derrick Rose Jr. After the birth of his son, he quickly broke up with his girlfriend Mika Reese. The son was brought up by Mika and he paid the child support. After breaking up with Mika, Derrick met his new girlfriend Monica Los Rios. It was this new girlfriend Monica who took him to court. According to Monica's confession, Derrick drugged her, and then he and two of his friends took turns raping her. Monica's claim was simple. The court found him guilty and ordered him to pay $21.5 million in damages. Derrick said, "She was my girlfriend and I definitely had her consent." The case went on for 3 years, and finally the court acquitted Derrick due to insufficient evidence. Despite this, his glorious image has plummeted in the hearts of fans. The #1 pick in the draft, the best rookie, and the youngest MVP, this star has been questioned due to injuries and off-court factors. He went from being a public figure to being an outcast, from being a sought-after star to being a player who was given up. The 2017-18 season was probably the darkest moment of Derrick's life. He reported to Cleveland with a minimum salary. The pain from a bone spur in his ankle was so intense that he asked for leave from the Cavaliers. But the team thought Derrick was making a fuss and even suspected he was faking an injury. He is no longer a hot top star, and the Cavaliers traded him to Salt Lake City because they were unwilling to wait for Derrick to prove himself. Before he had time to report, the Jazz had officially announced that he had been waived. Although some teams contacted him, the offers turned out to be 10-day short-term contracts. This was undoubtedly an insult to the MVP, and Derrick was disheartened and considered retiring. At that time, he had a new girlfriend, Elena Anderson. She is a young rich woman, a model by profession, a part-time fitness influencer, and has her own clothing brand. She is 6 years younger than Derrick. It was this woman who gave him the courage to continue fighting. Derrick and Elena were introduced to each other through a friend in 2016. He fell in love with Elena at first sight. He told the friend who made him and Elena know each other that he must be with Elena. When Derrick was considering retiring, Elena was pregnant with their child. During that time, he was unwilling to go to the basketball gym for training during the day when there were many people. Instead, he often went to train at 3 or 4 in the morning. Elena, who has a bulging belly, will also accompany him. During those early morning practices, both Derrick and Elena spoke little. The only sound in the gym was the sound of basketballs hitting the floor. Until one day, after he finished training, Elena asked a question. "Have you considered? Are you really going to give up? Do you want your children to look back on this time and see their dad throwing in the towel?" Elena's words deeply touched Derrick. In order to make Derrick more relaxed, Elena made 2 decisions. First, try to accompany him on away games. Every time she goes to an away game, Elena will look for local restaurants with good reputations. Elena believes that if Derrick eats well, he will be in a good mood. The second decision was to change Derrick's hair. Derrick used to have simple short hair, but he actually prefers dreadlocks. Derrick's manager disagreed because he was afraid that fans would not accept it. But Elena firmly supports him changing his hairstyle. Derrick rose on why he grew his hair. "A lot of people don't understand, but I feel with black people, our hair is everything. Our hair is power. Growing my hair out, it felt like I was gaining my strength but also becoming more mature. I began to leave that revenge side behind." With Elena's help, he completed physical recovery and spiritual release. On November 1st, 2018, Derrick scored a career-record 50 points in the Timberwolves game against the Jazz. The opponent was the Jazz, who immediately waived him after the trade. Many fans remember that it rained heavily that day, but Minnesotans cheered for Derrick's amazing performance. It was in 2018 when Derrick achieved redemption that his and Elena's eldest daughter Layla was born. Their son London arrived a year later. In 2021, he proposed to Elena at Madison Square Garden in New York. On September 7, 2023, the couple got married at the Beverly Hills Hotel in California. Now Derrick and Elena live happily together. Derrick Rose Jr., his son from his ex-girlfriend, sometimes joins the family, and the family enjoys it. Derrick has experienced chaotic times in both love and basketball. The famous Irish poet and playwright Oscar Wilde once said, "The greatest happiness in life is to find someone who understands you, appreciates you, and grows with you." When he proposed to Elena, Derrick wrote a letter expressing his feelings. "I will always love you, because you go above and beyond. We built a beautiful family and an unbreakable bond. Thank you, Queen."